Hello, it's Matt, the Vinyl Minimalist. Today I'd like to talk about vinyl minimalism. What is vinyl minimalism, and is there actually such a thing as vinyl minimalism, or is vinyl minimalism fake? To make it short, vinyl minimalism is fake, it does not exist, there is no such thing as vinyl minimalist, and in this video I'll explain to you why I think this is the case. So first, what is minimalism? I'm quite sure many of you have heard the term minimalism, and I'm quite sure many of you are familiar with the minimalist movement, which I personally like a lot. Well, basically minimalists want to get rid of as many physical objects as possible. And well, they don't want to get any new objects. Basically, by having not many objects, minimalists feel that they can turn all their energy to important things in life, such as friendship or love or work or creativity, and so on and so on. And also, by not buying many objects, of course, you have more money, but there are some other a bit more hidden advantages to it. For example, if you don't have many objects, it's easier to keep track of the things that you have. So you know where your things are, and it's easier to tidy up, for example. And also, you don't need to spend too much energy thinking about objects that are not very important. For example, you might have an object that breaks and you have to repair it, and you don't really want to repair it, you're not in the mood of doing it, so you don't do it for months, and all this time you think about this thing and you think that you should repair it, but you're not really up to doing that, and so on and so on. So by minimizing the number of objects that you own, you minimize also the number of problems that you have. Yeah. So this is a very important aspect of it, and the hardcore minimalists, they're not hardcore, they're just minimalists. Normal, real minimalists, not like me, they really have very few objects. For example, there are some people who do not own beds. They sleep on the floor, and they like it. They like the fact that by removing the bed of their apartment, they have more space in their apartment, which is cool. Actually, Japanese, as far as I know, in the Japanese culture, that's what you do. The Japanese apartments are very tiny, so you basically sleep on the floor and then you remove the mat on which you sleep. Yeah, you can do that, for example. You have then more space, which is great. And there are also some people who get rid of the clothes that they have not been using for more than 1 month, or some in more than 1 week. And this is definitely not my case. So if you're asking yourselves if I am a minimalist, I'm definitely not a minimalist. And then we get to the question, well, how do minimalists listen to music? Well, if you're a minimalist, you don't want to possess objects, and you definitely don't want to possess records, because records take too much space and they are just way too heavy. So the minimalists, as I see them, as I imagine them, they listen to music on the internet, they might stream music, or maybe they have their music as MP3s on their computer. Well, definitely no records, no CDs. So is there such a thing as vinyl minimalism? Not really, I don't think so. However, I find this movement very interesting, and since a few years ago, I've been trying to reduce the number of objects that I own, and I really feel it has helped me. It has helped me just leading better life, basically. I think it's a good thing. So I'm also trying to do the same for my record collection. I took the decision that I do want to own records. I think records are great. When you have a wonderful record, you have a look at the sleeve, the design is wonderful, the music is great. I think it's a beautiful object created by human civilization. So I want to own records, but I want to limit my record collection. So you probably know, behind me, that's all that there is, my whole record collection. I limit my record collection to 2x2 Kallax shelf, and by doing that, what I want to achieve, that every time I get to my record shelf, I look at the records and I see all the gems, and gems only, side by side, and it doesn't matter where I put my hand and which record I pull out, I will know that this is a great record, great album, gem. And even, for example, if I'm not in mood of listening to, let's say, rock, I'll get to the rock part of my collection and I'll put any album out and I will see it and love it immediately, and I'll know, okay, I am in the mood for some rock right now because I'm seeing this gem in my hands. Alright, so this is my take on it. So don't take me by word. Of course, there is no such thing as final minimalism, but there is a minimalist take on record collecting, and this is what I want to do. Alright, that's it for this video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.